St. Joe Narcata. Bringing the beats to the mix. We are Galactivators once again on the beach with our little Princess Charlie, and she's so sweet. Take a deep breath with me, just relax and receive, because we're gonna open, you see, to the power of yoga energetically and connect to our divine self and anchor into our bodies. It's gonna be great. So super friends, get ready to Galactivate with us on this wonderful day. Super friends, Galactivate. Hi, baby. Hi. Fill up with the love of dog, because dog is love. Dog is love.
Good Charlie, good Charlie.
Yay. Thank you everyone for being here today. Thanks for the likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So, I invite you to step outside if you're able to, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for the gifts, Jill. Appreciate that. Thank you everyone for being with us today. And if you're able to step outside and put down a blanket or a sheet or a yoga mat and find your breath, straight head, neck, and spine, easy seated pose. Go on this journey together. And as we all settle in here, I'd love to share what's going on galactically, my super friends. So once again, easy seated pose, deep breaths. So we just received the blasting from this beautiful full moon in Cancer, which is all about embracing our emotions, going into that inner space and finding the feelings inside, finding that strong exoskeleton and crawling, backing out of that old life, our old skin, and emerging reborn, powerful in our new energy of this day. Galactically, we're going through a galactic activation portal into our resonant moon of attunement. Thank you for the follow, Sherry. We're getting attuned to our divine selves. We are evolving. Our monkey minds are dropping into our hearts, and we're finding that divine feminine masculine union in our heartbeat. Today we are in day 10 of our Blue Night Wave spell. Thank you for the gifts, good. And this time is about envisioning, dreaming of our abundance and prosperity, spending our free time just imagining how good it could be for us, and just envisioning how good it could get, what could be improved, where we want to go in our lives, how we would like our bodies to be, and our relationships to be, and our bank accounts to be, our communication. Just envisioning all the different facets of our life lining up for us into our tomorrows. And today's the Divine Human Day. It's the Yellow Galactic Human Day, the spiritual human, as we go through this galactic activation portal and receive the initiation in our solar plexus. Thank you for the like, Jill. So I invite you to place your hands on your plexus, on your belly, your stomach. This is also the time of the Maha Kumbh Mela in India, where all of the spiritual devotees, masters, leaders, teachers, pilgrims are making their way to this one point where three waters come together in India. The Ganga, the Yamuna, and the Saraswati rivers all converge. And people are bathing, swimming in this sacred waters. And they say, thank you for the gifts, King Pyramid. They say that dipping in the waters at this time, it cleanses us from being stuck in that cycle of samskara, of being born in the illusion of the duality. And it liberates the soul, moksha. So this is the time of tapping into the energies of liberation. So let's inhale our arms up and set our intention today that we tap into this energy that's being celebrated by millions and millions and millions of people. There's been over 20 million people so far in India, and they expect 400 million people to be going to this one site. And it's peaceful. People are harmoniously together. Let's tune into this energy is self-governing, self-guiding. Everyone's responsible for themselves, and in that place of divine merging, unification.
Zap and Roger. Best. Love.
All right, super friends, let's bring our hands back behind us, interlace the fingers, and lean back. Just breathe into our heart. Open our hearts up and just move our neck side to side, stretching our eyes, finding our breath. Noticing where we are emotionally, energetically, psychically, physically. And envision where we're going, where we're heading, like we're setting our spiritual GPS on our enlightenment, our moksha, our liberation. Thank you for the gifts, Mike. Appreciate that. All right, now let's release these arms. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders, make some big circles. Back and forth. Big circles. And let's release. Let's shift the crossing of our legs, bringing the other leg on the top. Let's drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Take this left hand back behind us, wrap behind our back. Inhale this right arm up and gently pull up and over. Stretching our neck, big smile. Find our deep breath. Once again, gratitude, thankfulness for those joining us on our TikTok Live and YouTube Live. Releasing our neck, releasing our arms. Let's roll those circles out. And as a reminder, our TikTok subscribers are welcome to comment in the chat. Our YouTube subscribers, you can comment, but can't really read your comments from here. So TikTok, if you want to make a comment, we can do our best to incorporate your messages. And then let's drop our left ear to our left shoulder. Take in this right hand back behind, wrap behind our back, and inhale this left arm up and over, gently stretching our neck here. Deep breath, big smile. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And releasing. Roll those shoulders out. Back and forth. And let's stretch out our right leg, left leg in. Inhale, arms up. Let's bend that left elbow. Grab it with that right arm and hinging towards this right leg. Let's fold forward towards this leg as we find our breath. Thank you for the follow. East. breath in. Exhale, releasing these hands. Grab your toes if you can reach them, spread them apart. Breathe into your body, stretch your spine. Bring your mind inward into your body with your breath. Breathe in that I am healthy presence. I am present. I am happy. Inhale, lift our heart. Let's take this right arm back and twist. Inhale, rising up. Let's place our hands back behind. Just lean back, lifting our heart. Stretch across the front of our chest, big smile. Vision yourself, your divine, spiritual, eternal self. Om Namah Shivaya. Parama Shiva. Becoming living avatars, divine channels for the ultimate OG, Adi Yogi, Shiva, Parama Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Coming on back to center, bending that knee. Let's take this left leg and cross it over the right. Take this right arm, wrap it around that leg, begin to twist. Deep twist in our lower back. Fill up with the love of dog. And as we exhale, twist towards this side. Let's inhale this left arm up and back behind us, pressing it against our spine and twisting from our bellies, neck, shoulders, eyes. And breathing in and briefly twisting the other way. And coming on back to center, stacking our knees on top of one another. Thank you for the likes, Brittany. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing our live with more people. And let's inhale our arms up high. And exhale, fold over ourselves at this time. Deep sighs. And while we're here, tune into your eyes. Envision you're in the center of a clock. Let's look up at 12 o'clock with our eyes. Over at 3 o'clock. Down at 6 o'clock. Over to 9 o'clock. Back up to 12 o'clock. Take it over to 10:30. And then down to 7:30. And over to 4:30. And up to 2:30, 1:30. Back to 12. Let's inhale our arms up, elevate this leg up, make some circles with our ankles and wrists. This is ankle and wrist. One direction and the other direction. And bringing it on down, forward fold. Grab the toes, stretch them, spread them, tucking our chin, deep smiles. And let's take an Om. stretch those toes out as we fold. One more Om here. Rising on up. Let's take these arms up and back behind us against the ground. Stretch back, lift our head, our chin back, big smiles. Legs together, pointing our toes. Let's bring our fingers towards our glutes. We're going to take it back into a fish. So bending those elbows, coming back on those forearms, lifting our heart, setting that chin up, crown back. Maybe we come onto the top of our head. Easing our way back up. One more forward fold. Thank you for the follow, Jenny. Appreciate that. Tucking our chin under. Deep breath, big smile. Rising up, extending that left leg forward, right foot comes in. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. Focus on your intention now. That we harvest all of the energies today as we go through this galactic activation portal in the Maha Kumbh Mela. Let's bend that right elbow, grab it, press back. And begin to fold towards that leg. Gazing up at that third eye, that pineal gland inside your brain. Visualize light gritting in within you like a pine cone, like a pineapple inside the center of your brain. X-ray light, gamma rays of light, ultraviolet light. Folding over, grab this foot, tucking our chin under. Namah Shivaya. Filling up with light, breathe in the light, vision that light. Spreading all around the world today in the waters, the goddess waters. Cleansing and purifying our spiritual selves today. Inhale, lifting our heart and opening this left arm up and back, stretching our eyes, palm up to the skies. Om Namah Shivaya. And briefly twisting the other way. Coming back to center, bending that knee. Crossing that right knee over the left. Giving this leg a big hug of gratitude, appreciation. Flexing those toes on the left side. Inhaling this right arm up to the sky. Exhaling it, bringing it back behind. Sitting up nice and tall. Thank you for the gifts so much. Dylan, I believe. And twisting towards that right side, stretching our eyes. And if you want to bring this left arm to the top, really push that right arm up against your spine so you sit up nice and tall. All the breath out. Tune into your plexus, Manipura. Visualize your digestive fire firing up today. Om Namah Shivaya. And briefly unwinding. Coming on back to center, stacking our knees on top of one another. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. Exhaling, folding forward. Grab those toes, spread them, stretch them. Tuck your chin under, all the breath out. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, our beloved TikTok community and YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone, for your presence today. Thank you so much for the gift. King of Inglewood, the sacred land of my birth, the holy land of Inglewood. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Elevate this right leg at this time. Circle our ankle and wrists around. One direction and the other now. And bringing him on back down. Let's take a wide-legged stance now. Find where your edge is. And start to walk ourselves forward here. Thank you, Charlotte, for the subscription. Thank you so much. Find where your edge is. Just breathe into that space, flexing your toes. Tune into the base of your body. Root chakra. Muladhara. And let's take some laughter yoga to the base of your body. Laughter medicine. Walking our hands over to the right side. Walking your hands over to the left side. Coming back to the front side one more again, walking and noticing if there's any changes, if you can take it further. Use the breath, activate the prana. All right, coming back to center, let's bend this left knee. Bringing those knees close together and that ankle, that foot back towards our hip, moving that fleshy part out of the way on our legs and sitting up tall here. We're gonna start to ease ourselves back. So this is gonna be a deep quad stretch. So just take your time, super friends. Breathe in the sky, the air elemental. Find the space at the top and the bottom of our inhales and exhales. Ooh. Maybe we could bring ourselves all the way down to the ground. Perhaps just take your sweet time, no rush. Gazing in and up at that third eye. Visualize your body filling up with beautiful light. The upward flowing light of this earth that makes everything grow. The Kundalini Shakti. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. All right, rising on up. Let's fold ourselves forward. Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for gifting. Thank you so much, super friends. All right, rising on back up. We're going to flip this leg around once again, bringing that foot to the inside of our sole. Going to take this left arm up and back to the ground, elevating this right arm. Point our toes, press into the ground, lift your hips and take it into a back bend. Open your heart. Press those hips forward. Big smile. Let's take some laughter yoga. And coming on back down to the ground. Wind these legs, shake them out. Let's do a little tapping. Tap on our crown. Play with some I ams. Please repeat after me. I am present.
I am present.
I am breathing.
I am breathing.
Tap on our third eye, on our temple, our forehead. I am focused. Tap on the sides of our temples. I am listening.
I am listening.
Tap on the back of our skull. I am awakening.
I am awakening.
Tap underneath our nose. I am delicious. Tap underneath our lips, right above our chin. I am happy. Om Namah Shivaya. Let's tap on our collarbones, right on our chest. My heart is open.
My heart is open.
Cross our arms, tap on the sides of our arms and the sides of our chest. I am love.
I am love.
And then let's tap on our hands, on the sides of our fingers, all around our hands, our fingers, our wrists. I am generous.
I am generous.
All right, let's shake our hands out, shake our faces out, and then just wipe off that top layer of our body all the way down to your feet. And then we're going to bend this right knee back, bringing our knees towards one another, removing that fleshy part over to the side on that leg, and bringing that foot towards our hip, coming onto the top of that foot, sitting up nice and tall, and then beginning to slowly bring ourselves back. So breathe in, taking our time, coming onto those forearms. Send the breath into that thigh, let your head fall back. Gazing in and up at that third eye. Visualize the Om symbol, like a number 3 with a squiggly curly Q coming out of its middle part, out of its lips. Crescent moon above with stars shining above it. Breath of life. And maybe you make your way all the way onto your backside, maybe not. Just take your time, breathe. And breathing our way, coming on up. Walking our hands forward, tucking our chin under. Tap into the feminine energy of yoga, Shakti, spiritual energy. Allows us to feel blissful. As we walk our hands back up, let's flip this leg around, bringing that soul in. Inhale our arms up to the sky. As we exhale, bring this right hand back behind, point our toes, lift our hips, and take it into a back bend. Oh, Namaste. And slowly coming on back down. Let's swing these legs around and come into a child's pose. So we could take our knees wide, our knees together. Yogi's choice, stretch those arms forward. Connect to the earth as a loving mother, a loving father. Breathe in these arms up and over. Let's take them over to the right side. Stretching that left side of our body. Breathing back through center, walking our hands over to the other side. Stretching that right side of our body as we reach those hands towards one another, head between our arms. Deep Ujjayi breath like an ocean wave. And breathe in our way back to center. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Let's take some cats and cows. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our drishti, our gaze up at that third eye, envision a cow. Nandi. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, press into the ground, pull those hips forward for a cat. Flowing with our breath. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Nevada. Flowing with our breath, moving our spine up and down. Let's bring our knees together and send this right leg back and up. Inhale this left arm out and exhale, squeeze knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Thank you for the follow. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend, bend that back knee. Reach back, grab that sole, that foot. Kick that foot up, lift it high, open our heart towards that left side. Turn our gaze to look up with our eyes. Deep breath and Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Om. And release our hands. Bring it down to the ground. Cat, cow, move that spine up and down. Taking our knees wide, left hand in the center now. Let's inhale this right arm up to the sky. Opening to receive. Maha Kumbh Mela. Full moon in Cancer, planets lining up. Galactic activation portal, all the spiritual energies that are flowing. Soak them all in. Beauty, grace, blending, cleansing, purity, moksha, liberation. As we bring that right shoulder, right cheek down to the ground. Om Namah Shivaya. Square those hips, bring them over to the right. As we open our heart, push it open to the left. Breathe into that shoulder, and if you like, you can extend this arm up to the sky or wrap it behind your back. Find the breath. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 And replacing this left hand to the ground, inhaling right arm up, circle it around. Placing it on back down, knees together. Count move that spine all around, and then we'll send this left leg back and up. And extend this right arm forward now. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Extend. Squeeze. Elevate. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Bend that back knee. Reach back, grab that foot. Lift that leg, open your heart, twist to the right. Big smile, stretching your eyes. And release, bringing this hand back down to the ground. Cat cow. Taking those knees wide, right hand center, left arm lifts open to bliss. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. And bringing this left shoulder, left cheek down to the ground. Bringing those hips over to the left side as we press into the earth, opening our hearts up. And if you like to bring this right arm up to the sky or wrap it behind your back, you're welcome to. Keep opening that heart. And unwinding this right arm, press into the ground, elevate the left one, spread it all around, big circles of this arm. And bring it on back to the center, knees together. Let's bring our right leg up. And now step it forward. And make sure there's lots of space between our legs. Drop those hips down. Look up with our eyes. And then shift our weight back now. Straightening that leg, come up on that heel, toes up. Bending forward. Now let's bend that back knee, bringing that back foot up. You should feel that in your quad.
So you're able to do it to there. Mine, it's up here. So there's no, I'm doing that on my actual kneecap.
Can you shift your weight forward so you're on the top of that?
This only bends so much. Yeah. I'm like stretching it as far as I can.
So you can come on up and gently pull
Still
that
on my
knee
kneecap.
We'll bring it on down. Once again, hips back, toes up, nose to knee. And bending that front knee, lift those back toes. Let's float it back into a plank pose. Observe the differences between the sides right here. And then let's slowly lower down to the ground. Inhale, peel our hearts up now. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press up and back to a downward dog. Feet step a little closer to our hands. And then let's bend our knees, bring them down, super friends. Left knee comes up and back. And step that left foot forward. Nice wide space between your legs so you can drop down and stretch that back hip flexor. Looking up with our eyes. Take our neck side to side. And send those hips back. Toes up, nose to knee. Inhaling. Thank you for the gift, Star. And from here, bending that back knee, coming onto the top, above that kneecap. Stretching that quad, left knee over our left ankle. If you want to come on up and grab that foot and pull it in, you're welcome to. And bringing our hands down, curl the toes, floating back into plank pose. Breathing here. And lowering down we go. Inhale, peel our heart up. Cobra, open. Take our neck side to side. And slowly lowering, pressing back up to plank. Lowering on down. Pressing up to plank. Lowering on down. Pushing up. Lowering down. Rising up. Let's walk our feet up to our hands. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, fold. Walk our hands over to the right side. Lift that right arm up. Harvesting all these energies, this galactic activation portal. And bringing this right hand down, walking our hands over to the other side. Stretching out our bodies as we elevate this left arm up high and play with that oming if you like. Back to center, bending our knees, rising on up. Reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, leaning back. And hands into our hearts. Visualize we're connecting to all the energies of the planet now, this Maha Kumbh Mela time. The three sacred waters, the Ganga, the Yamuna, and the Saraswati all come together. People in India, millions and millions are converging together to swim in these waters and receive their liberation. Let's tune into this energy and invite ourselves to Kundalini. Entangle with these frequencies and feel that spiritual cleansing happening. And then let's bring our hands down, bend that left knee, reach back, grab that foot. Play with our balance here. And starting to hinge forward from the waist. Let's extend this right arm forward and lift that left leg up. Natarajasana. Coming on back to center, let's extend this leg forward, arms up, and then float. Let's just take a narrow stance for a pyramid pose, and let's hinge forward at the waist and fold over this leg all the way down to the ground, perhaps. Let's walk our hands over to this side so that our hands are on the ground between our legs, and let's fold. Maybe we can even bring our crown to the ground here. And let's inhale, rising on up. Arms up to the sky, leaning back. Hands into our heart. Let's pivot these left toes forward and float ourselves up into our standing. Hands at our heart, just notice how you feel. Greeting this day. Namaste. Envision our consciousness, our super consciousness gritting in as we connect into this Maha Kumbh Mela energies with this Cancer full moon and this galactic activation portal. Envisioning, dreaming, abundance, prosperity, wealth, gratitude, then we're gonna bend this right leg now. Reaching back, grab that foot. Find our balance here. So our first step is to just connect into that quad. Just standing here, stretching that quadricep. Feel that opening in that thigh. And then we're gonna start to fold forward and extend this left arm outward, lifting this leg upward for Natarajasana. Reach that arm up, reach that leg up. Deep breaths. Coming back through center, elevating this leg forward, arms upward. And then we'll float this leg forwards, nice straight leg, hinging at the waist, folding over ourselves for our pyramid pose. Breathing in and walking our hands now over towards the left side, folding over between our legs. And maybe you could bring the crown of your head down to the ground again. And if you're at home and you have a headstand practice and you want to play with a headstand, now would be a great time. Om Namah Shivaya. And rising on back through center. Bending that front knee. Elevating ourselves up and floating this left foot up to meet the right. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Invite peace inside, body, mind, spirit, life, world, reality. Inhale, arms up, stick our legs wide. Victory is ours. And then let's squat on down to the ground. Coming on down now to our back side. Slowly lower ourselves down. Play with some crunches here. Abs every day, the fairies say. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Let's cross our right knee over the left, twisting our legs now over to the left side as we open our right arm and shoulder to the right. And coming on back to center. Right knee crosses over the left, draw them in and drop them over to the right side as we extend this left shoulder and left arm up and back, twisting towards the left side. Coming on back to center, hug our knees in, curl up in a little ball. And now we're going to be releasing for our Shavasana, but if there's anything else you need before we go into our final rest, I request you please give that to yourself right now. Just taking a few breaths. And then whenever you're ready, dropping onto our backside, head, neck, and spine in a straight line, bringing our drishti, our gaze up to that third eye. Dropping into the silence beyond the sounds, your frequency. And invite your yoga, your union, your integration, your avatar, superconscious self to grid into your physical human self. Om Namah Shivaya. And we'll be back for our Galactivation. As we breathe right now into this moment, the peace, the shanti, the love, there's grace, there's ease, there's a spiritual hug from the heavens, from the stars, and the earth that's below us knows exactly who we are. As we rest and receive all these cosmic frequencies, we're adjusting, we're transforming, we're becoming divine humanity, recalibrating and reforming to the depths of our innermost space. Our DNA, it is transforming and being initiated on this day. Om Namah Shivaya. As we rest and receive and allow and let go, these divine frequencies penetrate our whole inner selves with its flow. This light of our source, this divine rainbow, is plugging us in to love and more, from above to below. The spiritual super consciousness, this divine love and grace, this cosmic eternal intelligence into our inner planes. We rest and be transformed by this most auspicious day. At this time, this super intelligence, this Paramashiva, this grace, this Shakti. Shakti Ma, the goddess of the universe of bliss, giving us its intelligence, its wisdom, like a kiss. The support of the cosmos and the love of this ground is infusing with our body from above to below the ground. Reuniting us, divine frequencies, attuning us to these galactic energies, calibrating us to this rapid transformational change, shifting and reforming us as divine beings on this beautiful day. From the visible bandwidth of light to above, below, ultraviolet and infrared light, X-ray waves and microwaves, gamma rays and radio waves, the full spectrum of light is gridding within us and around us on this day. Shifting and changing, upgrading, evolving, awakening, transforming our problems, absolving, and now into the presence where we're hitting the mark in the center and the eye of the storm, the spark, with the quark, with the blast, with the light in our hearts. It's awakening so fast, simply being who we are. And the first moment of the rest of our lives, now they start. Thank you so much, Bishop James, for this subscription. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much for your support. Breathe and receive, allow and just be, transforming in a flash to all that we are for eternity. We are super conscious beings. We are avatars too, incarnating in these bodies into the life that is you. And like a house of cards, the illusion falls away as you surrender to the flow and are reborn on this day. Reborn as spiritual masters, as spirit made flesh, avatars, in our Buddhahood, awakened, and now we grow. From the center of our hearts, we're growing up so tall, connecting wherever we are, making this world feel so small. From all our individual parts, we are here in circle as one. At this time of the Maha Kumbh Mela, where the three waters merge and become the one. The goddesses, the Shaktis, the rivers of life awaken in our bodies and open our insight. Feel the powers, the Shaktis, within us manifest, awaken, bringing us our enlightenment. We transcend into yogic bliss. Thank you for the follows. We appreciate all of this. And starting to come back into our conscious mind as we receive this initiation to our plexus now inside, that we are harmonized, we are channels, we are rivers, we are streams, as the spiritual source is flowing now from the above place, our inner being, into our bodies, into our lives, into all, let it flow. We release at this time, we unclutch and let go any of the stories and the dramas, anything that's holding us back, as we open to the Shaktis, let it flow and cleanse us like deep space black, flowing into our bodies, cleansing all our lives, bringing the loving service, the bhakti, the seva to all life. We are here to support one another. We are here to give. We are here to share with our sisters and brothers. To be in enlightenment we live as living temples of divinity, Parama Shivoham, manifesting all the Shaktis, the cities, the spiritual gifts, miracles and fun, happiness and joy, contentment too, living in our Satya, the ultimate truth, that I am, you are, we exist. The love and the light, the joy, peace, and bliss. Let inspiration shine. Let spirit sing through our songs, through our bodies, through our mouths, through our words, all the fun. Let us live in love and joy and peace and bliss in our divinity as we honor the past and honor the future and embrace our divinity. Om Namah Shivaya. From a spirit grounded in love, in support, in bliss and peace, we send all our love into the future, forwardly. Allow ourselves to be guided, to be cared for by life, to be held and be supported, and to be born now alive as spiritual masters, as Krishna, Christ consciousness, in our Buddhahood, in our enlightenment. See our future timelines gritting now this way as we turn and face the east on this Maha Kumbh Mela day. This time, this season, as all the planets align, feel ourselves beyond reason. We are super conscious inside. Let the music flow through us, thus the river Saraswati, and let the power of our enlightenment dawn within us this beautiful day. And the goddess of the waters, Yemanya, let her rise. And the goddess of the Ganga, that's merged with our own waters here in Long Beach. In another time, let's let this sacred yoga union bless us on this day and receive this as a baptism of peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Beginning to deepen our breath. Let our bellies rise and fall. Let our waters be blessed. Let us be living miracles. Let the waters unify us as we are born anew today into our bodies, into our heart, our lungs in that below place. Breathe into your body. Breathe into your souls. Breathe into your inner mind's eye. Into your brain stem, and begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Welcome the spirit of beauty. Welcome the goddess to arise. Thank you for the follow, super friends. Welcome the Bhakti, the spirit of bliss inside. Dharana, focus on this Bindu in our third eye. See the color red, a circle, an ember, a flame awaken inside. Like the eye of the serpent, the Nagas. Vision yourself as a spiritual master within. A sadhu, a yogi, an adi yogi who lives in the top of the Himalayas mountains. Vision yourself as Sati, rising from the ashes, the goddess, the beloved of Shiva, the spirit of the ultimate devotion. Vision yourself Dhyana, emptiness in your mind. See yourself as the Holy Grail, the chalice for spirit to live inside. Envision yourself pratyahara. All of your senses are now inside. You hear the signals, the frequencies of this earth and the cosmos and the planets and the stars all aligned. You hear yourself in the oneness with all of life, samadhi. Invite this divine presence, this Kundalini Shakti, to be our inner essence, the I am, your Ishta Devata. I am, Atman, Brahman, we are soul, we are spirit, we are stars. We are one with the infinite lokas, the dimensions of all life. We are one with Paramashiva, and this is our moksha time. This is our path, our dharma, and this is our karma too. This is what we give out. This is what comes back on through to you. For we are spiritual masters manifest in the physical world. In the center of the eye of the storm of creation, we create, we receive, we be in our ultimate truth. So in this space of authenticity, let's come back into our lives as we take a deep breath, integrating these frequencies, and we come back into our bodies at this time, wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes, reborn, rebirthed, fully alive, stretching our arms up overhead as a goddess, as a god, as human divine. Squeezing our knees into our chest as a fetus born alive, embracing ourselves in our motherliness and our fatherliness with all of our pride at our creation in this time, living artfully as we roll onto our side. A new calibration is happening to our humanity. And whenever we're ready, taking our time, coming back up into our easy seated pose. Head, neck, and spine fully aligned. Breathing inwardly, quiet, centered. Listening. Allow. Let go. Completely unclutch, release any discord. Om Namah Shivaya. Achieve our success, alignment, our accord. Striking that chord now inwardly as we are attuned in our nadis, left, right, and center, masculine, feminine, and the eye. Attuning now inward to the sacred Trinity. Arms up to the sky, gather our palms. Open our fingers, keep our fingertips attached like a crown. So fingers attached, palms open overhead. And we're going to place the crown now on top of our head and take the sound of Om once again. Visualize a triangulation. Tetrahedrons. Two more times. Last one, best one. Hands in front of our third eye. Clearly see a tetrahedron, a star tetrahedron, and a triple unity, a nonagon forming in our mind's eye. See the power of the sacred geometries of the nine and bring it down into our heart and bow at this time. Divine in you, divine in I. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends. Galactivate. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you so. Big hugs, Hugalution. Let the love flow. Let it spread around the planet like a rainbow. Spread love to everyone, everywhere we go. We heart you. All of our super friends. We are Galactivators, our fairy god fam. Crystar Galactica, your fairy god sis, and St. Joe Narcata, and our little princess. Love of Dog is with us on this beautiful day. My divine humans, please hold this space. Be kind and gentle everywhere that you go. Let the love flow, and we heart you, you know. Please go to Galactivators.com. You can get Galactivated yoga gear like the pants and shorts that we're wearing here. You can also get these singing bowls that we import from Nepal. And you can also give a donation, and please sign up for our Super Friends email list so we can always stay in touch. And we'll see you on our live stream tonight, TikTok, YouTube Live, as well as Instagram and Facebook. Have the best day ever. Stay galactivated.
Much love.
Stay lit. Thank you so much.